is the quality of your life is directly related to the quality of your questions. Because people ask themselves bad questions. Why am I so stupid? Why can't I do this? Why am I not making them more money? You ask yourself all these why questions, you're judging yourself. And if you judge yourself, you're not going to be in the most positive place you can be. And the other thing that I think is really important is for people to look at how they live. I call it living above the line. See, below the line is blame, shame, and justify. Above the line is responsibility. Is to take responsibility for our actions and not look for who we can blame, how we shame ourselves, or justify the reason why we're where we are. Just take responsibility for it and go. So I think there are ways, people learn in metaphors and, and models. So the way I teach is with a lot of models and metaphors because I want people to learn. And I believe that if we look at our life, at what is going right, what is good, what's beautiful. I looked outside today and the sun's shining. And yes, it's cold. I don't like to be cold. And it's cold, but it's beautiful. The sun and the blue sky and the trees. And I always do that in life. I look for what's right, what's good, what's beautiful. Because if you're focused on what's wrong, what isn't working, and what's ugly, you're like a magnet. You just attract more of the same to yourself. I don't want to attract that.
Yes, I totally agree with you. Having the right questions change your frame of mind, and kind of lets you focus on things that will actually be effective and help your situation. So that being said, though, here's a question, how do people ask better questions?
Well, the first part of it is you want to use who, what, when, where, or how questions. They start with who, what, when, where, or how. Why is the one you don't want to use? Because very few people use a why in a positive way. They say, why am I not making more money? Why is she making more money than me? Why did that have to happen to me? Why did I have those parents? And you'll get the answer. You see, your brain has to work 6 to 7 times harder for any question than it will for a statement. So if you ask your question, you're engaging your brain. So we want to ask questions that are going to serve us, not that are going to tear us apart. So I do what's called self-coaching. And I do it throughout the day. I start every day with self-coaching questions before my feet hit the ground. And then before I go to sleep, what you put in your brain the last 45 minutes of every day is critical to your success. So if you're watching murder and God, during the politics on TV, I would never watch TV at night. It was like, these guys are all fighting with each other. I'd be in bed boxing. It's not good. So I just don't watch that or think about all that negative stuff. So like before I get out of bed in the morning, what am I most excited about for today? Now you can ask a question, what do I have to do today? You see the difference? So what am I most excited about for today? Whose life can I make a difference in today? What are the top 3 things that I choose to accomplish today? So I start who can I make smile today? When you start your day that way, you get different results. So throughout the day, maybe I just had someone that I was on the phone with and they were a poop and they're just sort of mean and ugly and whatever. So how can I release that conversation? What do I choose to focus on right now that will give me better results? Who is somebody kind and thoughtful that I could call and maybe bring some cheer into their life and them into mine? So I can reverse things when they don't go right. Then at the end of the day, what am I looking forward to tomorrow? Whose life did I make a difference in today? What brought me the most joy that I accomplished today? Whose life can I bring joy to tomorrow? You move into the next day thinking about it in a different way. And the results are phenomenal. People ask me all the time, Nicki, why are you so happy? You're always happy. I went to my old fart class reunion and then there were a bunch of oldie moldies there. And this guy came up to me and he goes, you're still the same. And I said, yeah, I'm the same person. He goes, You are always happy in high school. You're still happy. I said, well, that's a choice. I choose to be happy.
Mhm.
And he said, God, I thought, in high school, maybe you were on drugs. You were always so happy. I said, oh, no, I never smoked a cigarette. I never did a drug, and I never drank alcohol. No, that would not have been the reason. I choose to be happy. And you have more happiness in your life when you bring joy to other people. Just make that part of your day. Who can I bring joy to today? You'll feel
Right.
different.
Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you watch the full episode here. And if you're not subscribed yet, make sure you click on the subscribe button. I really appreciate you watching. I'll see you in the next video.